Boom! Did it work? I don't know. You guys have to let me know. And again, just like every start, I feel like I have an echo. Do I have an echo? Am I echoing? I hear an echo. Uh-oh. I don't know. Can you guys even hear me? Or see me? So it worked? No echo. Okay, perfect. Alright, good. Goody, goody, goody. So what's everybody up to? Who all do we have in here? We have 70 Turbo Volvo. What is up? 18650 Shrink. There's Keith. What's up? Let's see. There's my dad. Boom! Greetings from Germany. What time is it over there? Ooh, we're miles from nowhere. What's up? Station 240. Arr. Oh, we got NJ Fullweather 5. What is up there, buddy? We got Aaron E. Yo Joe. K Woods. What is up? Yeah. So what's everybody up to? Oh, just came from work. 7:04 a.m. Oh, so you work the night shift. Or the morning shift, whatever. I technically work the night shift. Oh, dishes. Nothing as fun as taking apart metal packs. You know what? I know that. So, these ones right here with the gray in them, these are a son of a bitch to pop the cells out. Cracking open the top is nothing. But getting these little crappers out of here, holy mother of God. Yeah, crazy. Supposed to be fixing something electrical. It's messy, so doing a bit at a time. I agree. You should always do it a little bit at a time. Never all of it at once. Yeah, so yeah, what's everybody doing? My air conditioning quit the other day. Did you know that? Seems like everything nowadays is quitting. So the big old capacitor, luckily this one, well, it could be a little swollen, but it kind of looks a little swollen on the top, or the bottom too. So the big ass capacitor quit working, and air conditioning no worky for a couple of days. It sucked. Did you pick up those from your recycler? Yes, I did. And I still have a few more of those left. And I have a bunch of these other ones that I was ripping open also. They look like that on the back. These are actually a rebuild. And these have, I don't know what brand they are, but the part number is LR1865SI. I doubt you'll be able to see that little tiny part number there. Maybe, maybe not. But these are doing okay. Those ones are... Where are you? Oh, they might be like in this pile somewhere right around here. But those ones are doing pretty good. They're all above like 2200, so that's not bad. You didn't fix that yet? Yeah, I totally fixed it. I had to run home on lunch on Tuesday because it went out Saturday night, and of course, you know, there's nothing open. The last time this happened, it seems like it happens every 2 years, this capacitor will blow out, and it's always right after the hot month. Like I've always said, my house is not insulated whatsoever, so the air conditioning will run just non-stop whenever it's like 90 degrees and up. The last month or a couple weeks before that, it was that hot, so it's been running. And yeah, so these blow up like every 2 years or so. Anyway, I ordered it off Amazon. Last time I went to a local shop, it was pretty expensive, and that local shop is no more. So I just said, screw it, I'm ordering it off Amazon, and we do have Prime now. Well, the wife already had Prime, but did you know, oh, there's been a message retracted. Did you know that you can share your Amazon with like a family member or something like that? We just figured that out a couple weeks ago. So I have Amazon Prime now. Oh, Spartan miming. Spartan. Oh, wait. Is it going to play my song? There it goes. See, Spartan, you got to do something like that. Thank you, Spartan, buddy. Also, what do you use the battery packs for? You know what, Spartan? I only use them for the big-ass battery bank over there for the solar power, whatnot. All of these other ones that you see here are for the next 14 packs. There's going to be 1,400 more cells for a total of 20 kilowatt hours. That is the next thing. And thank you for the tip there. What was I even explaining? I got rudely interrupted by Spartan Mining with that tip. I forgot what I was even saying. Probably air conditioning something. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I came home on Tuesday at lunch, came home, swapped that capacitor out, and it's been running non-stop ever since. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm fixing mine too. Are you fixing your air conditioning? Is that what you're fixing? Miles of Nowhere, this is very inconvenient, Joe. You interrupted my Britney Spears concert video. Boom! I am so glad that I did. Oh, Joe, can you explain your way of taking the cells out? You will do it anyway. Which ones are you talking about? Are you talking about these ones right here? Or really any cells? I don't personally like to hit them on the ground because I've dented way too many doing that. And you definitely don't want to use any dented cells, which I have one because I dropped it. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this one I dropped and I put a little tiny, the word dent right there, and it's super tiny, but you know what? I'm not going to use it because of that little tiny dent. Stuff like that happens for me whenever I, beat them up against the side of the wall or the ground or something like that, kind of like Pete does. I don't have good luck doing that, so I usually stick them in a vise right over there and give them the old college twist, and then after that I use a non-insulated like scraper to get underneath the cells and pull them out. But these gray ones, whoa. These ones are the pain in the ass. These ones are easy. Kind of. Fairly easy. Yeah. I already lost my spot. Are those cells stuck in packs with foam tape? These smaller ones right here, they do have this foamy tape stuff right here. However, these right here have it's like some weird silicone caulking on them that is just the strongest stuff I've ever seen in the freaking world. And then of course some of them do have this other, probably can't see it very well, that black thing on there, and there's like super glue or something holding it together. So basically all of these cells I'm gonna have to probably make a nice little order from Keith and re-sleeve a good portion of them. Matter of fact, the only ones that really ever come out fairly nice are just regular, the laptop ones. I mean, there's very few medical ones that come out easy, and you don't end up ruining the heat shrink. It's ridiculous. But you know what? Those cells, in my opinion, are the very, very best because, like I said, I don't know how many videos ago, the medical packs, they have to get rotated out like pretty often because well, not all the machines, but a lot of the machines, you know, you're helping saving people's lives. And they don't want to mess around with old batteries like we do. So they rotate them out pretty often. I don't know how often, but pretty often. So most of these ones and the moly cells, these are all like brand new. Like seriously brand new. Just a random one I pick up is 2837. Almost all the pink and gray ones here are all 27 and up. A lot of them, well, the ones that come out of the Opus will say like 3,000, and we all know the Opus shoots a little bit high. So, if you didn't know that, the Opus shoots high. The first two letter, where am I at? The first two letter I believe are LS. Probably came from Lishan Company. I have no idea. They say Shenzhen Midray. I don't know if I can take the sticker off here. Oh wait, I might be able to. Maybe. Well, I guess that wouldn't really tell me the actual cell in there. But if you guys wanted to see under the sticker, how about that? And there's nothing underneath it except for Shenzhen Mind Ray Biomedical Electronics. So yeah, I guess they would be from Lishan Company. They make Segway cells. Well, we all know. Well, actually, the Segway cells aren't too bad. Oh, my new setup is working great. 250 of the NCR 18650s in 3 days. Uh-oh, I just heard... Am I getting something else in here? Did I get something? Or is that the same one? Did I miss it? What happened here? I don't know. I just heard it, though. I don't know. I'm lost. I lost my spot! I don't know. Lost it. Lost it. Oh, run wires inside and keep the capacitor inside where it's cool. Yeah, actually that might be a pretty good idea for that capacitor there. Prime is the crap. Oh, it's awesome. Yes, I freaking love Prime. Sorry to waste your time looking for a motor for me, Joe. Went big now and boom! Hey, yeah, I never actually got a chance to look in my motor bin over there. But I think all of them in there that I had are the treadmill motors. And there could be a couple regular alternators in there. Dude, you should I wonder if you could use one of these motors from a washing machine. They're AC though. They're AC permanent magnet motors. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, you can use a heat gun on the outside of that pack and it will release the tape. Some of them, yes you can. Barry, hello. I never said hi to you. And Mr. Nympho, hello. Or, sorry, I said Nympho. Hypno, 1984. Yeah, some of those do work, but if you try it on, like I said, these ones with that ridiculous silicone crap under there, it doesn't make a difference at all. I tried it. Not even, it's like, yeah, whatever, get off. Did you also know that if a Prime package is a day late, you can get 1 month extension? Really? I believe we have had that problem once before. Yes, I retracted my own message to retype it. Nice! I've been so curious. I'll see them and like. Lots of vapes. Yes, you could totally... Yeah, I mean, you could vape forever if one vapes. I don't vape, though. Although these ones, I have a couple right here that What is that noise? Is it doing it again? I just heard that noise again. Is it doing it? What's going on here? Are you guys hearing that? Or is it just me? I'm way behind on the old chat here. I don't know. I'm lost again. Oh, I've been so curious. I see them and like lot of vapes. Yes, totally. 14 cell kilowatt maths. Full show. Joe, do you still have a voltmeter on each pack? No, I do not, since I have the Batrium. But I was using those little mini voltages. Is it doing it again? Do I have to dance? It's not showing up on my screen right here. What is going on here? Nothing's showing up over here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's not working right? Let me go to the bottom here. Yep, turn up the bass. Yeah, if there was another one in there, the E-Man. Okay, I don't know if there was another one after that. I will start the dance song over, since I don't know if all of this is working correctly. Okay. Let me make sure I hit the right button here. Maybe. Okay. How's that? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't know what's going on here. If it's not working correctly, I don't know. I don't know. And if it's not working, I don't know. I don't have a clue. Unless it's the OBS. It could be OBS. Thank you for that, by the way. Alright. Yeah, boy, dance! Alright, let me go back up in here, the chat real quick. Oh, are you sure your messages to moderators are playing your song? That was funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back up a little bit just so I can figure out where I was at. And then hopefully I can play catch up. Oh, and I just got another message. Yeah, I don't have any of the voltmeters on my packs anymore, just because I'm using the Batrium. What I found, well, at least on my packs, if you're doing if you're doing a massive discharge test like I was doing, they won't accurately read, but I set them to the top end because that's really what all I was worried about. Was I didn't want to go over the 4.2 volts. So I did do a video on that, and I do have a link in that video if you were looking for those little tiny meters. Oh, your stations, yeah, his air conditioning's being weird too. Oh, what do you think of using Tesla modules straight from the cars with the BMS that's in it? If I don't think there's a problem with that. If I could get a hold of really any EV vehicle or batteries, oh my god, that would be awesome. Awesome. Because then you wouldn't have to worry about doing this whole mess. Even though I like this whole process because I like tearing stuff apart and building shit, but yeah, if you could get a hold of something like that, holy crap. Although I don't know much about the BMS system that's already in there. I know that's probably mainly what you're looking for, but I don't know too much about that BMS system that's in there. I don't even know if we can wire into it yet, can we? If we are, then I'm way behind on that part. Let's see. Glued strong. Faux show. Celastic. I don't know. It could be. But this stuff is ridiculous. K Woods EVTV has a system to talk to the... Oh, there you go. Look at that. See, if I would have just kept on reading, I would have answered my own question. Boom! Scott Hammock, what is up, buddy? Let's see. Go with the new gunmetal color shrink. I want some of that. Can you send me a sample, please? Let's see. Average Joe, did you see the pic of the medical pack cells I had? I had almost tempted to leave them in the clear sleeve. No glue holding them together, only nickel strip and 2 screws. No, I don't think I saw that yet. Did you try any other BMSs other than the Batrium? No, I did not. The reason I did not do that is because I watched, well, mainly Peter at the time, Peter and other people trying those smaller, cheaper BMSs, and they either wouldn't work or they just would not work correctly. And that's pretty much it. And then after watching, again, Peter's videos, the Batrium came out, and it is just amazing. And I know a lot of people think the price is ridiculous. I did too whenever I first saw it, but after you get it and kind of see how it all works, I don't even care what it costs. Because, again, since this is in my basement, I don't want to take a chance of really, I mean, yeah, I'm taking a risk because it's in my basement, but I want it to be as safe as possible, and the Batrium makes me feel comfortable. I don't mind leaving the house or, you know, or anything like that. I don't have to worry about it, basically. It's the best babysitter I've ever paid for, and I've never paid for a babysitter really, but it's the best babysitter ever, hands down. Again, but I've never used any of the other cheap ones. Although I think there is a guy on the Powerwall page that made something that is kind of like, not necessarily the Batrium, but it is kind of like a DIY style BMS, and I think it's doing pretty good. And the other guy that's on YouTube that's doing like a little tiny Powerwall, he did a 12 volt video of one. I can't think of his name. Adam Welch. He did a video on it, so if you want to look at his channel, it's one of his most recent videos if you're looking for a DIY style one. I know he built it, and I think he's doing pretty good with it. Thank God, no cleaning. Yeah, no cleaning is awesome. Yeah, because that's the other thing about all this is I don't worry about all the crap that's on them until after they've been tested, because why waste that much time on them if they're going to be crap batteries? Like, I might have a couple right over here, which is right, no, you can't even see it. Let me change that. Kind of. Alright, yeah, so I think all of these cells that are loose right here, I believe, well, I haven't checked them for voltage or anything yet, but I threw them in one of the chargers and they all read null, so I have to check them for voltage real quick. And that's another thing, I don't even check, every time I rip apart these packs, I don't even check for voltage or anything anymore. I just throw them right in a charger. If they don't show up, then I move on to the next cell and I'll come back to them a little bit later. I don't do the whole checking the before voltage. I don't even really care what the voltage is, because I'm going to test it no matter what. Because I don't buy too many of the batteries. I kind of wait for them to be free from my recycler. So I guess if I paid for them, I don't know. No, I wouldn't even check. For me, I just throw them right in the charger. But I don't get tons and tons of cells. All the batteries that I have over there, right meow, you know, I didn't get them in like a big swoop, you know, or anything like that. It took me like a year or so to get all of these batteries. Occasionally I'll get like a box or two of these, something similar to these, but it's pretty rare. Most of the time it's just a couple random here and a couple random there. So it takes me a while to get cells. I thought I would be further along in this next 10 kilowatt, but I kind of had to wait for my little hoard pile of batteries to build up a little bit. Oh, almost missed it and started now. Just meow bit earlier. I'm way behind again. So which charger is the most accurate? In my opinion, it is the Fox Novo and the X-Tar Dragon, right there. I think the Fox Novo and the X-Tar Dragon are pretty comparable. The Lido Kala is a little low, and the Opus is a little high, and that's just what I've noticed. I think other people, they might have somewhat of the same outlook that or the outcome that I've got. That's my observation on all these. But I do like all the chargers. In order, I would pick either the Fox Novo or the X-Tar Dragon, then the Lido Kala, and then the Opus. For, I don't know, for accuracy, I would do it that way. But the Opus, it can do 1 amp, and it does it pretty quickly. The Lido Kala is just slower, and it only does a half of an amp for the discharge. If you're going to test everything at a half an amp, then I'd get the Lido Kala. It's cheap. But the Opus is fairly cheap too. Where am I at? Right here. Oh, running RC chargers at 1 amp and 0.2 amp for the same cell and get 2 totally different numbers. That is true. I will say that whenever, which I never actually posted the results from that first 300 test that I did, the X-Tar Dragon would hit the same number, not all the time, but it hit the same exact number on the same cell many times. And I think the Fox Novo did it, second. I don't remember what the Lido Kala or the Opus did, but the X-Tar Dragon would hit the exact same number a couple of times on, different cells. Which I still need to start that extra, or the other test. But I'm getting another charger, and it's on its way, so I might as well just wait for that one too. But I still have these cells. These cells right here, all in their little boxes, brand spanking new from Banggood. These are 30 Qs. I got 4 30 Qs for that test. And these ones, I forget what these ones are. They're green though. Oh, the NCR 18650Bs. And you probably can't see that. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the next charger to show up, and then I'll start that test. Might as well throw one more charger in the mix, right? Can you guess what charger that is? Was a new dono. Was it a new dono, Spartan? If you're here, if you're still here, I'm kind of slow. Physics, what is up, buddy? Alex, what's up? Hey, the wife says hi too. What is up, wifey? Let's see. I'm way behind. Software bug, maybe. I agree. Yep, totally. Oh, every time I write physics, it goes off. Oh, look at that. Hey, alright there, Joe. Try it again. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm way up. I'm way off. Well, I used to DJ, and my name was, DJ Drummer. There you go. What is up there, Horst Zimmerman? Boom! Good morning from Germany. Another Germany in there. Spartan, yeah, if you're in there and you did do a second donation, let me know and I'll dance for you. Oh, it's broken in several different places. There was a little, oh crap, lost my spot. There was a little dude, top left screen. Yeah, I saw like a little something over here on mine, but it didn't show, like, it almost looked like there was like a new subscriber. Let's see. Are you sure your messaging to moderators are playing the right song? Blah, blah, blah. I think I already read that one. That is what I've been hearing. Oh, can you play songs, or do I need mod power? Oh, do you not have mod power? How do you not have mod power? I thought you were already mod power. I could have swore you were already mod power. Rich Rebuilds has Tesla modules. Tesla modules are way too expensive, guys. They are. Hence why I'll probably never ever have one unless one crashes into my backyard, which probably won't ever happen either. Nobody down here is going to afford anything like that. Can we see? No, you can't send anything into this chat. Really, the only thing that moderators can do differently than everybody else is post links. That's it. Gunmetal Shrink sample is coming along with some other secret stuff. Hell yeah. Oh, we have another from Germany. Jen's. Uh-oh. Week camp. Okay, see, like that one. Aaron E. just subscribed. See? Which I would imagine he was already a subscriber, but yeah, I wasn't sure if it was doing something like that. Hello from Indianapolis, Mike Johnson. What is up? Stuart Pitway, BMS. It could be that. Hello, feller Hoosier. Oh, hello from... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Kotzebue, Alaska. 30 miles above the Arctic Circle on the northwest coast. 9:26 p.m., 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Sun still out. Yeah, I don't think your sun ever goes away, does it? I love your show. I have the biggest Powerwall, though. Boom! Yeah, mine's not very big. I need to meet Joe's Recycler. I keep him a secret. Which, there is another guy that has been helping him out down there. He's a younger kid. I don't know how old he is, but he's been helping out down there, and he's building an electric go-kart, so he's been stealing some of my batteries. That's okay. I said I was a good sharer. Oh, good night, Joe. Have a good stream, buddy. Thanks, man. I do appreciate the tip. Oh, it depends on the opus. I've gotten opuses that showed high. Oh. See, I don't know. Is this one working right? That was right? Did it work right? Yeah. Another one. Waiting for the dance meow. There we go. Got it. I think it works now. Maybe it was just Spartan Mining trying to throw all his money at me. All his hashing power. Alright, where was I at? Harbor Freight Snippy. Yes, totally Harbor Freight Snippy. They're like $3.95 over there, and I've got a whole bunch of them. Well, not a whole bunch, but a couple of them. Depends on the opus. Yep. Some showed high and some showed low. See, I've only got one, and everything that I've heard from everybody else says that they read high. And I would concur with the reading high. Other than the kilowatt meter, do you use any system to monitor your home usage? No, I don't have anything for home usage whatsoever. At all. Which maybe I will get... There's a couple other things from Banggood that you can install like in your box or whatever that will read all the kilowatts and all that kind of stuffers. Maybe I'll get something like that in the future if they'll send it to me for free. Oh, I use an Emon Pi. You know it? No, I don't think I've heard of that. But I'm gonna put it over here into my search and look at it here in a little bit. Oh, I can get new opuses in less than 12 hours with Prime. Do you have like a Prime warehouse over there by you? I just posted my Powerwall. Oh, I just posted my Powerwall 1 at. I don't think I understood the question. I just posted my Powerwall. Oh, 1 at. Oh, you're trying to maybe put a link there on eBay. Thanks, iOS. Xtar. What do you have to keep you safe in the event of a cell blows? Have you ever had a close call with one blowing up? I don't have, other than a fire extinguisher that would probably do absolutely nothing. I don't have anything at the moment, but I've heard that sand will, of course, you know, put it out. I'm going to need a shit ton of sand, though. I'm probably going to at least put that concrete board, you know, above, basically surrounding that whole area, and then maybe some drywall over that, since drywall is kind of a protector, but not really. Yeah, that's the only thing I plan to do, which brings me to all of my fuse testing, which I hope most people are testing their fuses or their fuse wire, whatever you're going to use for a fuse, because you would be surprised at what, you know, a random piece of wire will pop at. And so I did a whole bunch of testing, and the reason I went with those 0.5 glass fuses is because they pop pretty much at 2 amps. That's like my first line of defense, because I want a cell to pop the fuse pretty much immediately, and then, I mean, I guess I can't do anything about an internal short, but I'm hoping to prevent the internal short from ever happening, and that's why I chose to go with the tiniest fuse that I could almost get. I'm sure there's probably some that are less than that, of a different style and whatnot, but I want the fuse to pop quickly. I don't want it to start pulling any sort of excess power from any of the battery packs and then possibly go into a internal short. So that is my first line of defense. Second line of defense I don't have installed yet, but I have you know, the circuit breakers and all that kind of stuff. Right now I just have 2 100 amp fuses on there. Technically that's my second line of defense. I also plan on getting one of those shunt trip deal thingies, so it'll just shut it all off. I don't know when that'll happen, or which one to get, actually. So whenever you do all of this crap, you know, there's some time for research, but there's not. So a lot of this stuff I will get from the Facebook page or other people's videos on products or whatever that they use, that they have good luck in, and kind of base a lot of my judgment off of their stuff. And then once you get it, you do have to test it out just to make sure it does work. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You're so busy that you don't even have time for research for all of the safety equipment, if you will, which sucks. I could probably take a little bit more time to look some more stuff up, but I just haven't yet, to be honest. Where am I at? James, love your show. You helped me learn so much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Martin, morning from Denmark. It's a subscriber, I think. Maybe when they join, it plays the music. It shouldn't, but I'm not sure. Gidget Man, howdy from Oregon, 10:30 p.m. We are 12:41. Yeah, I unsubscribe and resub just to test it, like Physics said. But it did work. I'm probably way behind now, huh? Close. Yeah, I murder every single name all the time. Up trying to make a TP4056 based PCB board. Nice. Just for like pre and post charging, or for just a regular charger. Jadu79, hello from Sweden. What's up? Yep, sets around 11 p.m. this time of the year. Jesus, or I should say Jeebus. $3.95, and you can make it rain with 20% off coupons. Boom! Yeah, for sure. And actually, I think that's exactly what I did with the coupon too. The Harbor Freight snips, I returned a few already after the tips exploded. Yeah, and I just recently found out that you could return those for a free replacement. Music is working fine on our side. Good, good. There's not much you can do if a cell ignites, but limit the damage around it and isolate it from all other cells if possible. I agree. Liquid nitrogen may help, because like everyone has some around, right? They do. Oh, there's HB Powerwall with his boobs, man boobs. Let's see. Oh, I had I had 2 cell vent. U last week. Some reason my pack, which is 13S10P, which connected with other pack, went to 4.5 for each cell. See, that's another prime example why I went with the Batrium, because it won't let you do that. It won't. And if you get one of those shunt trips, I think Pete has one, maybe. I think you can probably set that up. You know, if a pack goes too high, it'll shut down, or if all of the packs go too high, it'll shut down, or too low, you know, whatever the reason is. I think you can set all of that up right in the Batrium. There's so much stuff that I don't know about the Batrium, it's ridiculous. Good I was near and found out due to the smell. Yeah, and again, like I was saying before, the Batrium won't let any of that happen, and that's why I don't have any problem buying the Batrium, even though everybody says it's ridiculous expensive. It's really not for what you're getting. You get everything that's like state of the art. It's amazing. Yeah, and you know, and I can't be, since you know I work, I can't be here 24/7. I wish I could, which I'm trying to do. Which, if anybody wants to become a Patreon member, you can help me do that. I've only got like, I don't know, maybe like 20-something Patreons. And there's all sorts of options, like $1. You can do it for $1 or more. If you do $25 or more, I send you a free t-shirt. Or tips, you know, and donations are always accepted but not required. None of it's required. I would put out videos regardless. Where am I? Brett Waddy just posted V2 of his 8-cell charger discharger testing rig, ordered 5 PCBs and parts and awaiting on China delivery. Boom, made it. What is up, buddy? I'm gonna murder your name too. Narakus. Joe, the cell tower might fall over. I agree. I'm actually waiting for it to fall over. I do have some of that foam matting stuff on the floor to help prevent any of the little dents. Which sucks with this foam matting floor is whenever they hit, they'll bounce. And of course, I don't have the foam everywhere. There is some concrete down here, so that's what happened. It bounced off the foam and then landed on concrete. Damn it. Oh well, it's only like 1 cell. Nate L, what is up from Seattle? Yeah, and it's going to scare the crap out of me if that starts going. Maybe it'll do it. Maybe it'll do it tonight or right now. Let's see. Yo, got my real name right when you said it long ago. The last name most people don't, so tap on the back for that. Thank you. Shut, trip, will, volt, pack, /cell, high, low, temp, all will trigger. See, there you go. And I want to say, Pete, if you're still in here, don't you have one of those already installed? And if you did, where did you get it? I'm going to probably need one of your affiliate links to get one. Pre-charger board, get them up before dropping them into the capacity test. Been told I should make extras and sell them if it works. You should. If you can make money on them, you totally should. I think Batrium can't individually balance each cell in a pack, right? That is correct. It'll just do the parallel pack. Just the parallel. Whatever's in parallel, that's what it'll do. If you can, build an extra battery shed. Well, okay, so the reason why I have it down here is because I live in Nebraska and it gets over 100 degrees in the summertime, and it can do that for weeks on end. And again, on the opposite side, in the wintertime, it'll get below, actually, if you saw my water heating video, my solar water heater video, it was -29 that day on Christmas. It can be like that for weeks on end. So, I mean, I could build a shed and I guess, insulate the crap out of it and try to keep it somewhat, you know, at a room temperature, because these cells, they work best at room temperature. If it's cold outside and your cells get cold, I mean, that just does ridiculous havoc on your batteries. Unless they're those new ones that I think they can do. They're from, what is that? What brand is that? Milwaukee? I think they have some that are supposed to be doing pretty good in the wintertime or cold. I don't have any to actually test that out, but yeah, these cells like kind of room temperature, and that's where they do best. So that was my reasoning, is I didn't want to build another shed. Well, at least I can't build it right now because I'm the only income bringer homer person, and you know, we make enough to barely put a little bit of in savings, and then we kind of break even on the rest. So that's why, you know, I don't have a lot of money to do a whole lot of extra stuff. I guess maybe in the future I could build a shed, but also I do have my little bunker room over there that is underneath my patio. That room is, you know, concrete all the way around, or at least concrete on the top and bottom, and the concrete blocks on the side. I guess I could technically put it in there. I would need to insulate it because it does get pretty cold in there in the wintertime too. So that is a possibility. It is my like doomsday bunker. I used to be a big, not a huge prepper, but kind of a prepper. So it's got all sorts of food and water and extra tools, you know, and I ran power in there if I need it. I could put it in there if I absolutely need to. Patreon only giveaways in the future. That is a fantastic idea. I would send you money in exchange for batteries from your recycler. If I got a crap load of batteries, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. I wouldn't care. I would do it. I would totally do it. Somebody's making noises at me. It's probably Keith or Peter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who it is. Pete tested it all for us already. No need to find something else. Yep, that is correcto mundo. And yeah, Keith, Patreon giveaways. I think that is a fantabulous idea. Bouncing cells. Where's Horace? He is probably, I don't know. Usually whenever I am recording, he'll just mysteriously appear out of nowhere. I don't know if it's talking or what, or maybe it's whenever I turn on the camera, it sends out a weird electromagnetic pulse and he's attracted to it. I'm not exactly sure, but he could still come down here by the end of the night. Yeah, definitely PM me that link. Patreon, consider giveaways to the donations to be what? Okay. Patreon, consider giveaways to donators to be raffles as pay to enter. Yeah, but I don't want to like force people into anything like that. I would just rather, if they want to be a Patreon supporter, that is awesome. You know, like I said, it's not required or anything like that, but maybe I will start doing some Patreon giveaways. That is an awesome idea. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. You guys are awesome coming up with these great ideas. See? Together we achieve more. Oh, also waiting on 10 NCR 18650HC to test. Allegedly 3500 milliamp hour Tesla cells. We will see. They are 3.38 shipped at quantities of 1,000. Nice. See? Yeah. Oh, what's the safe temp range for a cell, and what's the danger temp for a cell while being charged at 1 amp? Well, if you can't really keep your hand on it for very long, that's the danger temperature. But None of these are in the discharge mode, so I can't really tell you. I do quite often see them go up to like 116. I don't think that's too bad at all. That's at 1 amp. Some of them, I'm not sure which ones they were, but I've definitely seen 116, and I don't think that's bad at all. And I guess probably, if you look at some of the numbers on some of these cells and look at the data sheet, a lot of those will tell you that, you know, it'll tell you its temperature range that it works best at and or when it was tested. So as long as you're not too far out of those numbers, you know, that's the safe one. But basically, if it's too hot to touch, or to at least keep your hand on it for too long, it's too hot. Take it out. That's at 1 amp. Now, if you're at a half an amp, or pull it out, let it cool off, and then retest it at a half an amp and try it again. Because a lot of our, if you're doing power walls like we're doing, or people are doing, you're never going to see, unless you're doing an extreme, ridiculous test like I apparently like to do, and kill it, you're never going to see anything remotely close to that. Even with mine right now, if I max mine out, my UPS puts out just a hair over 2700 watts, and that's like 70 plus amps, and that would be roughly 0.7 amps from the cell. That's maxed out on mine. So if you have, you know, like Peter's Powerwall, it's just ungodly massive. I mean, it's like minuscule. So you know, you might be able to get away with using the heaters, if you will. Test them at retest them at a half an amp and see what they do. Where am I at now? Electro Kitty. Oh, shipping to Alaska kills most good battery deals for me. I could only imagine. Okay, so do they use like canoes to ship them over there, or are you mainly like inland? Are you on an island or anything like that? I find a good deal, but mostly gather cells from local e-waste, which is a trickle. Yep, that's pretty much what mine does. Whenever I first started doing all this, I did buy 100 pounds from an e-recycler. I don't even know if he was an e-recycler, but his whole shop was full of batteries, not all 18650s or anything like that, but he had some of them big-ass Gaylords full. And that's where I got most of the Samsung cells that I have in my batteries my packs right now. I bought 100 pounds, mostly of the Samsung. They were HPs. I don't think I have any other ones. And whenever I got them, they were still in their the anti-static wrap. So I think they were just new old stock. I think I lucked out on a lot of them. Huge deal. Awesome, awesome. I could probably go back. I just haven't been there in like 2 years, so I don't know if he still even sells them. Maybe somebody else buys them from him now. I have no clue. So yeah, I just wait for mine to trickle in too. It takes a while, but keep at it. You'll get them. It's fine if you give every Patreon donator one gift. Example: send everyone a postcard. Ooh, I could do that. Totally do that. What is up there, Caserio Studios? Boom! Uh-oh, no audio? Oh, it's just you. Was in mute mode, my bad. Yeah, I hear you, Joe. Fine at the end. Let's see. Nate, the temp for uncomfortable on the hand is 50 C. Oh, there you go. Perfect. 120 degrees is uncomfortable. Look at that. Somebody's still typing me. I hope you're not really trying to get my attention because I'm ignoring it. How many amps are you pulling from your packs across how many cells? All of my packs are 100p. Most of the time right now, all I'm doing is using my refrigerator on it 24/7. Actually, since those last power surges in June, after I replaced the circuit boards, it's been on the Powerwall 24/7 ever since. You know, the max that thing draws, the refrigerator draws, is only like 100, maybe 150 watts. And then, you know, whenever it goes into like hibernation mode or off mode, It's like 0.07 watts or amps or something like that, which is tiny. Yeah, it's not very much. I could definitely make more or make better use of the Powerwall. I just have to get time to wire more of it up. But if I do wire more up and consume more of that energy, I'll have to hook up, which I need to do. Had this puppy since Christmas in the box still. The automatic transfer switch. Daniel, DIY Tech and Repairs, he has got, or he might have a couple of these now, but one of these transfer switches. This is basically what I need to hook up, so I can just, you know, I probably can't show you very well, can I? These little buttons right here, you know, you have one side for battery power and then one side for the grid power. But I just need to hook this bad boy up whenever I get time, so so I can put more of a load on the battery pack, and then in the daytime, you know, switch it back to grid power so I can recharge it, because I've only got the 6 panels up there and they're all the 235 watts each. So the most I've seen is probably, I don't know, I could probably look through there, but I know I've seen over, let's say, 1100 watts going into it. I think 1100 watts. Does that sound right? That sounds like a lot, but it's really not. So 1000 watts, we'll just say. And depending on how far I drain it down, you know, I might not even fully recharge it in one day. So my other bottleneck is solar panels recharging it. Yeah, but I might as well. I have it. I might as well use it, right? Let's see. So how many? Oh, how many across the cells? Yeah, it's not much at all. Michael Leatherwood, what's up, buddy? Hey, my panels are getting washed tonight. As long as I get no strikes, lightning everywhere. Yeah. So lightning. I don't know what it is this year, but the storms this year, I mean, they haven't been any worse in the past, but I don't know what's going on. We've just been getting power surges like a mother, and it's like blowing up freaking everything around here. Joe, would you use battery holders for a pack? Or oh. Did I read that wrong? Joe, would you use battery holders for a pack or soldering only? I think I'm misunderstanding the question. For my next ones, I do want to try out the spot welding thing. Of course, I'll have to solder the top end, because I'll probably make the twisted bus bars again. So I'll have to solder to that unless I can come up with some kind of rig to get those things to spot weld to copper. But I think everybody else is having copper issues, or it just doesn't weld to copper. So part of it's going to be soldered, and hopefully at least the well, shit. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I would try to do the spot welding if I can, but if I can't, then I'm just going to solder them all. I don't have a problem soldering. I'm still using the exact same soldering tip. You can't see that, it's stuck. Ugh. I am still using the exact same tip that I soldered all 1400 cells, and this is a Haku 926 ESD. Glares. And this right here is only 60 watts, and the output is 24 volts. I don't know, I freaking love this thing, and it maintains the heat in the tip amazingly. I don't know. I mean, yeah, a lot of people, of course, tell you to use, you know, like 100 watt or more, so you can get on the cell and get back off. But that thing does a pretty damn good job. Dr. Frankenstein loved lightning. You know what? I really like to watch lightning. I love storms, but if it's close and blows shit up, I don't like that. Oh, only way in is by plane, not connected to any road. Oh, USPS flat rate is best deal, but hardly anyone will ship that way. I do. We do get free Amazon Prime with USP, but no good source for batteries, right? Sorry, I've not been around. Finished my e-bike. Ooh. Sold my car and now e-bike to work. It's awesome. If I could do an e-bike, how many miles can you go on the average e-bike? I guess it would all kind of depend on the battery, but my work is roughly 17 miles from my house. So I would need 17 miles there and 17 miles back. Can I do that? How big would this battery have to be? You need more solar panels before you put a higher load on your pack. I completely agree. So right now with my refrigerator on there, it barely brings it down. I could put a little bit bigger of a load on there and still fully recharge every day as long as we have sun. But I can't do a whole lot to leave it on there 24/7. In the wintertime, I can't. It'll slowly over time, you know, kind of drain. And then I have to put the refrigerator back on grid and let it fully recharge. And in the wintertime, you know, it could take like 2 days. Do you have any protection on your solar panel and charging? The only thing I have right now are fuses. But I just heard Horace. But I do have a couple of circuit breakers that I still need to install. And Heiko tips last forever. You know what? If they are the OEM equipment Heiko tips, they do last forever because they're made out of a different material. A lot of these newer tips that you get, the material that they're made from is junk, and that's why a lot of people end up, you know, going through a lot of them. Okay, Woods, thanks for all the info. I learned a lot, by the way. I am completely surprised because I am not smart. Just kidding. The videos that I do makes a lot of the stuff I do. I mean, you should see half the mistakes I make. But you know what? That's how you learn. You got to make the mistakes, and then you won't make them again. But I do appreciate that. I've learned from many of other YouTubers, so I'm just trying to return the favor. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. Crimp Daddy, what's up, bud? Oh, love your project. I have a half-height server rack too. Nice! Wasn't sure what to do with it until I saw your build, and you should definitely use it. Speaking of those half server cabinets, if for some reason I can't shove another pack on each drawer so I can fit the next 14 packs in there, my recycler does have another short cabinet. It doesn't look exactly like this one. It's a little bit different. It might be a little bit shorter, but I think it's deeper. He's been trying to actually sell it for a couple of months because it still has all the server stuff in it, but I might try to get that because, you know, eventually one day maybe I'll have a third set, you know, 30K. That would be awesome. Where am I at? Oh, our town is in an isolated grid, and oh yeah, you were saying that the last time. It's got a whole container full of batteries, which is freaking awesome. For 30 minutes. How many licks to finish a lollipop? It's 3, according to the owl on the commercial. Michael is working on protection. This house has no grounds except for what I've run. Yeah, mine is pretty much the same. Mine doesn't have the ground rods outside the house, which I do want to do. Bad, actually. Plug all your chargers / J-chargers into the power wall. Yeah, I am. The next packs that I get open, I'll do that because I still have the end of the extension cord right over here. But that doesn't pull like hardly anything, so I guess it might work out pretty good that way. Alternative to Batrium are smart BMSs on AliExpress. I have no clue. I have no clue. No idea. I've never actually even heard of a smart BMS other than the Batrium. If anybody else knows, Andy would like to know if there's any AliExpress or any good smart BMSs on AliExpress. Oh, let's see. Wanted to prevent... Oh, saw plastic tube for weeks. That's why I asked about your battery holders. Good quality, but of course can't slide a cell sideways out for replacement. Hope you got the idea. Oh, you wanted to prevent sawing the plastic for weeks. That's why I asked about your battery holders. Good quality. Yeah, I mean mine are, I think they're good quality. But of course can't slide a cell out sideways. Agree. Hope you got the idea. Yeah, I get you. Well, let's see. Oh, going to 48, not 24 volt no more. I agree. You should definitely go to the higher volts. Even though 24 obviously is better than 12, but ADP 14S, I am at pack 9. Nice! That's a ton of work, isn't it? Man, it's ridiculous. How I wire my solar panels. Depending on mine, I had them originally installed. They are the 24 volt panels. I originally had them installed as 2 of them in series, and then 3P. And everybody else said if you're going to use an MPPT solar tracker, this is the first one I've ever used, so I didn't know. You want to get to a higher voltage because I guess the MPPT tracking voodoo that it does works better on a higher voltage. So depending on you know, your setup, your charge controller, whatnot, you want to raise the voltage on those too. That's what everybody's told me. That's my regurgitated view on it, or how it works. 48 volts, 17.5 amp hour will get you about 40 miles. That's actually not... I got that easily right there. Whoa, face almost hit the keyboard. Time for me to go to bed. Boom! Yeah, Keith, what are you doing? Go to bed, man. Between my lead acid and lithium ion, 7 kilowatts yeah, there you go. 7 kilowatts of storage so far. And you got a bunch of them little smaller portable packs that you go to. Speaking of portable power, if you guys didn't know, Keith has a portable recycle power. Oh, I don't know if I have a link for that in here. Facebook page. So if you guys are doing a lot of the smaller portable packs, he's got all the information there. And of course, there's DIY Tech and Repairs. What's up, buddy? Boom! And of course, for the regular DIY Powerwall page, that link is down below. So I'll have to add a link for Keith's portable recycle power in here as well. The awkward silence. Lucra, what's up, buddy? Daniel, missing your videos, mate. I know. Apparently he is ridiculously busy. So yeah, he has not had very many videos out there at all. But I will say your subscriber count is up there. I think we're like neck and neck, aren't we? No electrical ground for the house. Oh dear. Yeah, the only electrical... I don't remember ever seeing any ground rods outside. All they have right now is the ground going over to the water pipes, which I hear is nobody does that anymore. So I need to get that switched over. 1 mod in, 1 mod out. Boom! Not much time, but we'll be out this weekend. There you go. Just the parts to build the DIY BMS. Oh, the parts to build them. I don't know. I would check out that. Somebody mentioned his name a little while ago. check out Adam Welch's video. He's got the links and information in his description box of where he got it and who is actually building it. Oh, there you go. DIY Talkn repairs. He's already ahead of me. That dude is on it. But with only 290 watts of solar, dies real quickly. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Terry, Texas in the house. Boom. Oh, I haven't heard about MPPT. Before I had this charge controller, I had heard about it, but I never knew about its wizardry, so I never paid attention. My system before this was lead acid, and it was on 12 volts, and the charger, or the charge controller I had was a Xantrex, which is an awesome charge controller, but it was a PWM charge controller, and that's all I had ever messed with. But the MPPT stuff is pretty awesome. Voodoo, that is. Faux shout. What's up there, Wim? Only missed 1 hour. Has it been that long already? It has been. There you go. Thank you, Terry. I need to put that in the description box for other people's if they would like it. I'm going to do that real quick before I forget real quick, okay? Real quick. Real quick. And copy and paste right there. Okay. That link is in the description box. Meow. Thank you, Terry. Hello from Portugal. Paulo, what is up, man? What are you up to over there in Portugal? What time is it? What is the temperature? Building a 4S 7P 26650 portable pack using recycled A123 26650s LiPo 4 cells, which is awesome. They average about 1400 milliamps. Is that it? Is that used? Oh, used, right? Packs used. Are they used? 1400 milliamps, is that right? They should be more than that, shouldn't they? Good night there, Keith. Well, good night, Joe. It's 2 a.m. Massachusetts. All right, buddy. Good night. And anybody else that is leaving, thank you again for hanging out for a little while and listening to me ramble about rambleness. Facebook is evil. MPPT is just a DC to DC that tracks max input, so basically voltage doesn't matter because it exists both buck and boost versions out there, but you need to make sure it takes your voltage for it. There you go. 38 degrees, is that Celsius? Yeah, and is 715. Nice. 7210 is only boost. Wow, that hour and 13 minutes went by pretty quick. Why does my stream say it's yellow again? How's the stream quality on your guys' end? Is it buffering? Is the sound okay? You know, is there any problems on your guys' end? Oh, was disappointed. Very beat. They came from an electric bus. Oh, yeah. Okay. And oh, how many P did you just say they were? Oh, 7P. All right. But 70 amps each. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good amount. I found some of these little cells the other day. These are the US 18650 VTC3, and they can output 30 amps. It's pretty crazy. Looks good. 100 millisecond audio delay. I wonder. See, I don't know if there's anything that I can change. I can't do it while we're streaming now. I guess OBS doesn't work like that, but I'm just curious because if there's something I could change for a future live stream, you know, I could possibly do that. Oh, look. So, well, some people are no buffering, very good quality, no problems. Okay, what Oh, video is perfect playing on the HD TV. What is the P? The mic is clearly far away, but I can hear you even when you turn and look at your chargers. Whenever I'm sitting right here at this moment, the microphone is 1 foot or so away from my mouth. I don't know if it's up all the way or not. Yeah, I think it is. But I don't have an actual microphone. I'm using a really old Rocketfish web camera for the microphone. Yeah, ghetto style. True, but I was only giving an example since many are not synchronous. I think it's actually video delay. You hear it and then video changes. I mean, there is other settings in OBS that I could change, but I don't really know what to change quite yet. I got a WX MPPT 60 150 60 amp 150 volt solar charge controller. It's on my 24 volt wet cells. So I need to reconnect my solar panels like you did. There you go. The mic sounds tiny. It is tiny. If I could show you, excuse me, if I could show you, then yeah, it would be kind of pointless. And I have this webcam that I'm using for the microphone. I've got some Gorilla duct tape. I'm holding it to the back of my monitor. It's awesome. Way better than Jehu's live streams. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. I've only attended like 5 minutes of 1 or 2 of his, and it's usually I'm at work, so I really don't know. The big man, what is up there, buddy? How is the old finding everything everywhere going? Jehu is dope too. Crimp daddy. It's not that noticeable. Like it matters anyway. Oh, I've started a system with 6 solar panels, MPPT from Victron, which I hear is good stuff. Something stuck on my foot. And 48 volt with 18650s. Nice. How big is your power wall that you got right now? Right meow. It's common on YouTube live streams. It's still very good. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, what is the quality? Is it like 460 or 480 or the next one up or anything like that? That's always good info because I might be able to change some of the settings for the next one, and I'm trying to get it like as best quality as I can. I mean, I'm only using these little cheap SJ cams for the video, so they're not awesome cameras by any means, but where am I at now? Yeah, Big Man is in Scotland. Yeah, and if anybody wants to check out some no, I can't even think of the word where you go out with a metal detector, check out the Big Man's channel. He does all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, just added a fresh I'm losing it. My chat's going too fast. Or I could just make it longer. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. Just added a fresh 48 amp hour 3S 16P pack. Oh, to portable pack last week. Room for 1 more pack, and that box will be about 170 amp hours. Nice. Yeah, my packs, if anybody wasn't aware, they're about 226 amp hours. Hey, Joe. Oh, Anthony, what is up? Hey, loud and clear from Kenya. Nice. And it's 9:29 a.m., 14 degrees C. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's morning time in Kenya. I would imagine it's kind of warm there, but I really don't know. I have no clue. Oh, I need good BMS control. The only thing I can recommend for sure is the Batrium, and I'm not like an affiliate of any sort like that with the Batrium. I just truly believe in that system. It's the only one I've used, so that's really the only thing I can technically recommend. I've never used anything else. I would go for the Baytrium. Oh, later, Scott. Gotta move the daughter to school tomorrow. Yeah, you better get on it. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. That is Ghetto Fabulous, the mic. It is totally Ghetto Fabulous. I really need to get a new microphone. It's playing perfect here in the unconnected world. Perfect sync with your lips and super clear, no buffering. That is amazing. I don't believe problems people are seeing is anything one on your end or settings, and it might not be. Oh, okay, 720p. That's good. That's good. Alex, my wife doesn't like Jehu. She doesn't think he is authentic, and he is all about money. I'm gonna have a no comment. There you go, big man. 2 silver rings and a silver silver 6 pence recently. I'll have to watch because I think I saw one of your headlines the other day about a ring. 720p highest. And that, okay, yeah, so sorry to change the subject, back to the quality. There is a setting in here that it might be, because I think I might actually have it on 720p. I'm going to try to change that for the next live stream and see if I can get it higher. Because I have the internet bandwidth now, I should be able to do 1080. I should be able to do 1080, even though I don't think all of my, I don't know. I guess we'll try it next time and see. FYI, completely out of stock. Oh, Terry is completely out of stock of his 18650 cells on Power to Spare. Damn. Working on several thousand right now. Should be up by next weekend. Oh, there you go. Back at it. That's all we need. Don't need... Oh, to see your pimples. I don't get many pimples. And the wife hates that. Well, she likes it because I don't get them, but she hates it. 720p. Okay, good, good, good. The solar panel is limited because of the space I have. Now is 500 watts. My PAX is 100p, just like mine. Sweet. Okay, so, okay, yeah, definitely. So you have to do like a small, you know, load, kind of like I'm doing, if you want your solar panels to keep up. 14C is 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, that's a good working temperature. Getting stuff done in that temperature. Baytrium is too expensive for me. Okay, so if that is too expensive, what I've been telling a few other people, if you weren't in here just a little while ago, I don't remember the guy's name, but on Adam Welch's channel, he did do a BMS. He bought some parts. I don't know if he bought it from another person or not. He's got all the information of who built it, or who made it, or who invented it, or whatever. And I think a parts list in his description, and it's for a DIY BMS. And you do get some control with it too. I would definitely check out his channel and see if something like that is good for you. And I believe it is also on the DIY Powerwell's Facebook page. The Facebook page is linked down below if you're not a member there yet. I would check that one out. Again, I've never used it. I don't know anything about it, but it looked kind of interesting, and it was DIY. Well, it doesn't work now, so YouTube is his only job, but it's worse than you think. I really like how you did all of your how-to videos versus the other guy. You know what? It took me a long time to figure out how I was going to do my videos. At the beginning, you know, I was just mainly trying to cut out all the dead spaces, like I still do, but I do appreciate that. I work extremely hard on my videos. And of course, I'm trying to always improve if I can find some other trick, because I do watch, you know, a lot of other videos. I don't want my videos to be boring. I don't want to lose your attention, so I try to have kind of a lot going on and just hopefully I want you to keep watching the video. That's what my intentions are, is to keep you interested in the video. So there's a few other people that I watch. I'm trying to make improvements on mine, not of course similar to their, or not exactly like theirs, but some of their video editing style I'm trying with mine. So I do appreciate that. I do put a crap ton of work in my videos, so hopefully it shows. I really don't know, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I think Tom is almost out of stock of 18650s. Someone must be buying them out. I don't know how, because that dude has got, like, seriously, a warehouse. A warehouse full. Crazy. That would be... wow. Wow. I can't even fathom that. Mine is on auto and it grabs it at 720p, so that's probably what you're set at. I believe that is exactly what it is set at. The next video, or the next live stream, I'll try it on a higher setting and see what we can do. Or at least none on eBay for Tom's batteries. Oh, never mind, he must have added some. No problem there, Paulo. Well, I do have a Discord channel. That is correct. Physics does have a Discord channel about DIY Powerwall stuff. And he does have the invite down in the link of his projects. Do I have that link down here? I don't know if I do. No, I don't think I do. Can you put that in here, Physics? You can put it in here if you want. And then I'll put it in the link or the description down below, if you want it down there. I don't know. Do you even want that down there? But Physics, you can put that link in here if you want to. Where am I at? I'm right here. Thank you, Terry. Hopefully, oh yeah, look at that. Wayne, we already, yeah, Stuart, Pitaway. There you go. There is a branch that is popular. Physics, what is worse? I imagine that would be difficult to only have YouTube for income. Like I said, that is my goal if I can. It's definitely going to take a long time to get there. But I love doing all of this stuff. Like, even before I was doing YouTube, all of this DIY stuff, besides the 18650 batteries, I was already doing tons of DIY stuff, and I have tons of other DIY stuff that I want to share or do videos on. I just can't because I have the full-time job. But that's my goal, is to I guess you would say do YouTube full-time, so I can do all the DIY videos. This charger's stuck in my leg. Do all the DIY videos about all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. That is the DIY BMS from Adam Welch's YouTube channel. Yep, he is a Batgo. You made it fun, even the mishaps. I gotta throw the mishaps in there. And all the stuff at the end of the videos was the wife's idea, if anybody did not know that. Just checked, he has a few posts. Yes, Tom is out of stock of 18650s. There you go. Individual cells, that is. I have like 10,000 18650s. Damn. Only use ones that have 2,000 milliamp or best. Damn, dude. That is awesome. Awesome. I've got, well, 1,400 in use right now. I don't know how many is right here or in the other little box I have over there. There could be, I don't know, how many do you guys think are here? This little pile right here is 3 rows deep. The forward pile and this pile, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I could try to make that equal. Well, if you cut this pile off, you know, right here and throw it in the middle pile, they'll all be 3 equal piles. And then the little stack behind there is 3 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 deep, and I don't know. You guys should take a guess. Totally take a guess. And I'll try to, maybe I'll count them and put it in another video or something, which I do need to count them. 10,000 cells would be awesome. Yeah, only a few cells, going like crazy. Doing a great job on the vids. Have a good night. Thank you, Nate, for hanging out, and boom! Discord channel for DIY 18650 and many other field electronics, 3D printing, coding, etc. Damn YouTube links. I would totally bring back Freebie Friday if I had the time. I would, because I've gotten some other kind of cool freebie stuff over there that I could share. A lot of work. 300 pieces. 487 plus minus 3. All right. I'm gonna get a piece of paper. If I got one. I have one. What's this? All right. I'm gonna write some of these guesses down. You know what? Alright, so what I will do, alright, this is going to be we're going to do a giveaway. I will count all of the cells that are right here, just, not over here in these bins, just this pile right here and this pile right here. For all of you that are in the live stream or whatever, or maybe if you're doing a rewatch like I like to do, if you can, I'm not going to give you any batteries because I don't have any to give away, but I will think of something to give away if you are within. Alright, well, physics already said plus or minus 3, so we're going to go plus or minus 3. So you guys have a think about it, and I'll come up with some sort of giveaway, whoever's the closest. I gotta grab a pencil. Alright, that should be kind of fun, right? Yes, you can all place your guesses. Okay. Here's gonna be the thing, because I could lose this piece of paper. So what I'm gonna have you do, only if you want to, is put your guess in the actual comment section, not in the chat, but in the video, so there everybody can see it. And we all know that I can't, you know, mess it up somehow. I guess the only thing I could do messing it up would be counting them, but whoever's gonna guess, put it in the comment section of this video down below. Not in the chat, but in the actual video or whatever. Okay? Do that, and I'll come up with something to give away, and I'll send it anywhere in the world, I guess. So it's not gonna weigh too much if I'm sending it, you know, across the ocean. It'll be on the replay. Okay, so everybody, like I said, put your comment. I mean, you can put them in this chat. I'm not going to go with this chat. Put them in the comment section, not the chat. Alright. Do you want me to... I wonder if I could bring... You want me to put a camera over here a little closer so you guys can take a closer look? I might be able to do that with the other camera that I have over there. You guys want me to do that? I'm not going to get right up on it so you can count every single cell, but I will move it. I think I could put the camera like roughly here, and it might give you a little bit better of a guess. Or should I just leave the view like this? That is up to you guys. Alright. You have like 300 pieces of 19650, or did you mean 18650? I might even have some, I do have some weird random cells in a different bin over there. I've got 10 18650 cells. The big man. You should put those 18650 cells in your metal detector. Or what does your metal detector take? Yeah, but Alex, you know that's going to be more than 111 cells. Even though I'd like it to be something like that, because that is like a good number for me. 11, 11, 11, or 111. Good number. Give away some of Keith's body bags. You know what? That's probably what it will be. Because he said he was sending me stuff. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll find out. My guess is 628. Paulo, I might be the one in the near future. There you go. What was the question? Late arrival. Alright, Island Times. What we're going to do, we just kind of came up with a giveaway. You're going to try to count, you're going to try to guess however many cells are from this remote. Okay, from here over to this section right here. Alright, so there's 3 rows right here. And just for reference, if you cut off the cells kind of equal with this blue bin right here, if you cut those cells off and put them in this center row, all 3 of these piles will be roughly the same size. Okay. There's also 3 rows of cells right back here, and I'll do a giveaway of something. I haven't quite figured out exactly what it'll be. I'll send it to anywhere in the world, and you have to be plus or minus 3. And if nobody is even close, then I'll go with the closest person. How about that? Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, okay. Leave the camera there. Alright. Leave it like the camera. Alright. Still my bet about 600 cells. Okay. Yeah. Looks more like 333. That's a good number too. It is. Oh, and the wife wants me to learn to dance as good as you. I don't know. I don't dance very good. Okay. Thanks. So 6 rows then. Technically, yeah. You got 3 rows here and 3 rows here. Of course, these ones, can you even see that very well? Kinda. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, 6 rows total. It'd be a fun game, I guess. No, man. Till next time. Boom! Alright, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out if you were leaving. Are you leaving? Oh, it was just retracted. They have batteries built in and at... I should bloody think so. I don't even know how much that is. How much is that? You know what, Barry? If it was 1,255 cells, that would be awesome. I'll guarantee it's not. I'll guarantee it's not 1,255 cells. Everyone is going quiet while they count the pack. I don't blame them. It gives you guys something to do and listen to me talk random. Oh, this is awesome. Night, man. Till next time. Boom. We'll see you later there, Neurakis. Hey, I had a question for you. I'll get a hold of you. I'll get a hold of you. Oh, $1,200. Holy moly. Okay, like I said, everybody, your numbers, you have to put them in the actual video, not in this chat, because I won't. Well, yeah, the only way I'm going to be able to see it in this chat is I would have to rewatch the video and scroll through the chat, and I am not going to do that. So put it in the video down below, not in the chat. This wave of storms moving out. House has quit shaking and rattling. Yeah, I know, they're ridiculous lately. The wife wants to see your bang good karate chop. Of course, I don't have the sound effects to go with it. Can't comment on a live stream. What? You should be able to comment, or oh, you know what? It might be after this video, but I could have swore you could do it during it. I'm gonna go look right now, but you might be right. Yeah, it might only post it after I shut down the live stream. It'll repost the video. I bet you're right. Okay. Okay, well. Okay, alright. Well, I'll just copy. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to use this this chat during the live stream, and then if anybody is rewatching this, or if you guys remember your number, please put it in the comment section after this live show, because then you can put your comments there. I will, okay, before I close all this down tonight, I'll just do a copy and paste of all the chat in here so I don't have to go back and, you know, get it that way. So wherever, put your numbers wherever. I'll find it. I'll find it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but I'll find it. Alright. Where was I at? Boom the comment. Yeah. I'm going to recount. You should. 323. Oh, I will give you guys a hint of how many cells are in here. It's only a hint, though. It's not exactly, of course, how many. Is it my last video? One of my last videos where I was ripping most of these battery packs apart, I told you a number in that video of how many cells are over here, but alright, this is getting a little out of control. Alright, so in that video I told you how many packs I opened up and how many were roughly going to be capacity checked, okay? But also in that video you can see I did already have some, I believe, in this bin that's back here, and after the video I also opened up some packs. So that'll give you, it might give you at least an idea, hint of a number, or it could get you closer to a number. I'm thinking of a number. What's that from? That really annoying commercial? Yeah. I'm changing my guess. It's more than most think. See, now you're giving away all your tricks. Your trickery. I know. I'll stop by the Discord soon. Promise. Night, though. See you later there, Narakas. Mike says 224. Okay, so if you guys do end up changing your number, I'm going to go with your last number, obviously. Trying to make it so we can, you know, do something. Get it kind of close and whatnot. Alright, what else? What else do we got? I said on the live, well, I put in the comments or description box, I was going to open up some cells, but, you know, on a live stream, that just never happens. Ever. Ooh, Anthony, 456. I could, okay, you know what I am going to do real quick? I'm going to, no, I'll just leave it on this so you guys can continue counting cells. But I am going to drag some of these cells over here and check the voltage of them because I'm kind of curious of what they actually are. Because they showed up as null in the charger. Alright, so I'm technically still right here. because I know you all want to see my pretty face. Maybe you don't. I'm just kidding. While you're counting, I'm going to check the voltage on these cells here real quick. And, ooh, 187 millivolts. Dead. 190 millivolts. Dead. Oh, 1.25 volts. I might be able to recover that one. Set that one off to the side. But it's a Sanyo. Should I even waste my time? Millivolt, 180 millivolts. Done. Ooh, 1.7 volts. That's a Samsung. That's a keeper. Ooh. Oh, this one's going negative. Negative 2.5 millivolts. Nice. Alright, that one's definitely bad. I think this one's going to go... Yep, this one's going negative too. 2. That's kind of hovering. It's kind of going back and forth. It's about 1.1 millivolts negative. I stopped reading the chat for this moment. Here's another one's going to go negative. A couple of these Samsungs are going negative. 20 millivolts. 14 millivolt. That was negative. That one started off negative and is now going positive. Wow. Negative. Oh, 382. How did you get over here? You should be over there. .7, that's keeper. 1.7 keeper. Millivolt, done. Millivolt, done. 2 volts, that's a keeper. Millivolt, that one's done. 1.8, that's another keeper. Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cells here that were in the millivolt range. I'll have to probably bump charge a couple of those to get them up. Ooh, maybe I'll use the dented cell to do that. Can you still hear me talk? Probably, maybe. That one's 4. Alright, I'm going to bump charge with that one here shortly, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm way off. Oh, you trying to mess me up? I'm just going back up here on the chat real quick. Island Times, 864 cells. I'm going with still. 624. Oh, just make it the final guess placed in the comments before the end of the weekend using a tag so you can Control F find. Yep, I could probably do that. I'm going to change my number too. I think everybody's going to change their numbers. What is up there, Jessica Ryan over in the UK? What is your time and temperature? That's always fun, I guess, to find out where everybody's from, the time and the temp. I don't know the temp here, but it is 1:52 a.m. if anybody was curious. Put them all in series and measure the voltage that way. Torsten B, what is up? I don't think I have not tried to pronounce your name yet, have I? Hater. Minus 2 point. Yeah, I'll show you guys if you want to see it. I'll show you the minus 2.5 millivolts. Terry was at QuakeCon all day. Really beat. Let me move my phone. I'm ignoring whoever's trying to message me, just so I can, you know, be here and now with you guys. Going to hit it, Joe. Have a good one. Thank you, Terry. And if anybody else wasn't sure, Terry's out of cells for about another week or so. He's the one that has the Power 2 Spare store, which I don't know if I have an eBay link down here or not for his new store yet. No, I don't, but it's in the videos. Have a good night there, Terry. You put it in the charger and supposed to give it 10 minutes. I had one register at -6. Damn, yo. Bad pack, throw all the cells from that. Over discharged. Yeah, you're probably right. Mike is guessing 544. Just charge them very slow with a high resistor, then check it after an hour. I'm just going to bump charge them and probably, yeah, well, I'll probably use a slow charge on them for sure. It will blink till it wakes up, sending pulses to the cell. And I typically will throw it in a TP4056 to do all that slow charging too, but it's still sitting right over there. For people that maybe didn't know this about 18650s, they have a built-in protection circuit. Yes, they do. On the positive side of the battery, it is a little plate underneath the top plate that has got holes around it. Yeah, the CID. If it gets hot or if there's other random things, typically the CID. There is a little tiny disc underneath that top end there that will disconnect it from the rest of the cell, which is a good thing. Sometimes, that has got holes around the edge. Sometimes this plate will raise up and can be pushed back down. Sometimes this will work and sometimes it can be saved. Yes, that is true. I haven't tried it. I don't think I'm going to try it because if it popped that CID, it was definitely for a good reason, most likely, and I don't. Maybe you could do it in like an outdoor solar yard light. Maybe I'd put it in there, maybe. But I'm not going to do it because I don't want to take the chance of something else actually happening and the CID doesn't pop again. But people do it all the time. I'm not going to say they don't and it doesn't work, because sometimes it does work for sure. If you discharge cells to 0, then recharge. Some cells may remain at 0 while others charge. When you discharge again, the 0 cell goes negative. Yes, sure sign of abused battery. And these ones all came out of laptops. They were. This is an LGA BD 11865. And this one is a millivolt. The Samsung ICR 18650, the 26C. That's negative. And then, of course, you know, these ones. And that is a UR 18650. It looks like an FM Sanyo. All out of laptops. Another reason why I really like the medical packs. Less hassle besides ripping them open. No, if you try to charge them very carefully, they will have a short. Only then throw them. There you go. My guess, +1 if you add that good one to the pile. I will not add any more to this pile. If I do any And I will not add these cells in the chargers now. I will not add anything else to that pile. Anything else that I do capacity testing with, I'll put them in a bin separate from that. I won't touch this. I won't touch it, and I'll do it on a video so everybody can see them being counted and whatnot. How about that? And that's all the video is going to be. It's not going to be some fancy video. I'll just count the cells. We'll find out who was the closest, and if there is multiple people close, obviously if you're with whoever's the closest wins. Pretty much. But I'll do it in a video so nobody can throw a hissy fit or whatever. Put them in your X-Tar Dragon. Which ones are you talking about there, Joe? Are you talking about just the regular low voltage ones, or the millivolt ones? Because those are not coming back. Yeah, I still have to write the numbers on those ones, and then I could do that. Where am I at in the chat? Oh, am I way off or what? I guess 544. I think I'm already past that. Am I past that? I think I totally lost my spot. Yeah, totally. I'm looking for my spot. The awkward silence is killing me. Or are you? Oh, after all that messing around, still not found what is wrong with the aircon. Really? Really? I don't know a whole lot. Are you talking about the compressor and stuff outside, or are you talking about like the furnace part inside? Tricky. Oh, they ship to Europe. Order from website. Perfectly pronounced, Joe. Thank you very much, which is a first for me. Well, actually, I could pronounce Jessica just fine. But I usually don't get very many right at all. And that's usually probably what's hilarious about watching, is all my awesome pronunciations. Thanks, Gwim. I have a lot of problems with the customs. I need someone in Europe. I feel like I missed a comment to go along with that comment. Oh, it's almost 8 a.m. in the morning. Not sure of the temperature at this time. 8 a.m. Oh, I guess that's not too far off from me. Germany local time is 8:53, 58 degrees F. Nice. Good working temperature. Like I say, you can get a lot of stuff done in that temp. Oh, I just noticed your lovely Hello Kitty apron. You know what? And I still, to this day, have no idea where that came from. It came in an Amazon package. Of course, no name on it or anything like that. And then I just said, screw it, I'm gonna wear it. Which I did in a couple videos. Your X-Tar Dragon is made for those cells. You missed that comment. I totally missed that comment. 13C in North Germany. Yeah, well, occasionally if I have a spot, you know, I'll have it highlighted so I won't miss my spot, but sometimes it disappears. Island times 20C in QLD Australia midwinter. What is the 20C in F? You could test that right now. Alright, I will. I'll throw a couple of those cells in there. Let me mark these ones that are in here right now. We have my butt 2498. 2562. $26.06 and 26.28 is what's in here right now. And these ones I will not count or anything. I'm going to put them in the bin next to the pile. Alright, I'm going to... what was I going to do? I'll measure a couple of these voltages real quick, and I'll just read them to you if you want to know. I'll look for the lowest ones. Let me get the bad ones out of the way. Alright. Alright, Sanyo is 1.25 or 1.24. Samsung is 1.7. This LGA is 1.7. Oh, 3. What? 3.8. Did I? How did that get over here? Oh yeah, I measured that earlier. Alright, we're not doing that one. 1.7. 1.8. 2.1. Alright, so I'll go with these first four. With the red Sanyo, pink Samsung, 26 FU, and then these other LGA BC 21865. We'll see what those do. That one right now, that might be too low. That one says it's a NIMI. Number 2 is a NIMI. I probably have to get above 2 volts. And what's number 4? Yeah, these are all reading NIMI at the moment. I think I have to get above the 2 volts if I remember right. Which one was 2 volts? This one is 1.8. I don't remember the starting voltage on this one. NIMI. Alright, here's a 2.1. Yeah, 2.1 works for lithium ion right there. This is the wifey Sabrina. Check the message. It's the wife wanting to have a conversation. Undercover brother. Are you talking to me? You talking to me? Are you beeping me? You probably are. No, well, where'd my spot go? Where'd my spot go? Yep. Whenever I'm trying to look for my spot, a new chat will show up and then I lose it. Totally lost it. I'm just looking back up so I don't miss too many of the chat here. Gil Gingras. Boom from Vancouver Island. Time is 11:56 p.m. Temp is 21C or 70F. Thank you for both of those temperatures. 11:56 p.m. You're up kind of late. Oh wait, I'm up kind of late. And the chargers, did you use the glass fuse with how many amps? On which, are you talking about my TP4056 chargers, or which chargers are you talking about? On all of my cells, I use the 0.5 amp, and they pop around 2. I use those on all my cells, if that's what you are asking. I love Vancouver when I visited. I've never actually been there. That was physics. Oh, you could try to contact Daniel from DIY Tech and Repairs. He used to have a good contact with Baytram. He was here. Who is having a problem with Baytram? Is somebody having a problem? I might be able to get a hold of him for you. The X-Hard Dragon charge and wake up 0-volt cells as long as they are recoverable. Well, those ones only showed... Oh, I probably have to go under... Yep, I have to go under that other setting, don't I? I'm not changing it. I'm leaving it at 1 amp. I've just noticed you have a tattoo on the top of your arm. Just wondering what it is. Which one was it? This one? This one was my my farmer's tan. This one is, it's nothing really anything. It's just like my very first tattoo. And it doesn't go all the way around or anything. It's just, I saw it on the wall and I was like, yeah, I want that one. Pretty much, you know, when you're like 16 or however old you are when you get your first tattoo. Yep, that's all that one is. Very first tattoo, and it was one of my buddies. He started working in a tattoo shop, and this was like one of his third tattoos he ever did. And I will say I have had it touched up since then because it was one of his very, very first tattoos, so, you know, it wasn't the best. It looked good for, you know, a couple of years, and then some of it started fading, so I had to get it touched up. What else? And I've got boys to men on this arm, right there. Just kidding. That's the Gemini. And I have like a, well, we call it an eternity ring on my foot. I have one and the wife has one. We both have the exact same one, and the ring is kind of like thin on one side and, you know, thick on the other, so it's through thick and thin. We both got one of those too. Thanks, Joe. I've seen 45 minutes of rambling and 2 minutes of contest details at the end on certain other channels. Content details at the end on certain other channels. Yeah, no problemo. No problem. Read the user manual on the X-Star Dragon. That thing is a beast. Yeah, you know what? I haven't actually looked at the manual probably since the video that I had on it. I don't remember all the settings. I usually just leave it on the test, the 1 amp test, because obviously that's typically what I'm doing, is the 1 amp test. DTech30, Joe, you are okay, buddy. Thank you. Sorry I tuned in late. What's the prize for the quiz? An apron? Then I'm in with a 573. You know, I don't have. I'm keeping this apron is mine. I haven't picked out the actual prize yet. Minimum, it'll probably be a like one of Keith's like sample packets. I might even have one over here. Keith's heat shrinks. Let me see if I got one. Okay, so the very minimum price would probably be something like that, with all the different samples of his heat shrinks that he offers. If I can't find anything else good, you know, or like worth of value, yeah, we'll see. Minimum it'll be one of these, and there is a crap ton of colors in here. Trying to see if I can count how many are actually in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's like 16 different colors in here, and I believe there's about 10 each of each color. Unless I used a couple. Because the yellow, it looks like there's about 5 in there. Same with the orange. So I believe there's definitely over 100 heat shrinks in here. So this will be like the minimum thing, unless I can find something else to add to it, or just something completely different altogether. We'll see. We'll see. That is WOOLC. Okay, I'm going to try to move the chat. Hopefully I don't lose it. Yeah, outside unit. Not found anything faulty there. And you obviously checked the capacitor? Does it hum? Does it make any buzzing noises? NASA launching probe into the sun soon. Addie, hi from England. What is up? What's your temperature? What time is it? I'm going to say 600, 18650s. Thanks, B. I will do that. Let's go. Where are we at? Loves a good probing. Can you put hand up on the screen, e.g. high five? Boom! How's that? Alright, Wayne, good night, and I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Although it still probably looks like daytime there. 70 degrees Fahrenheit, nice. Oh, what is up there, guys? I'm name murderer, guys, koi keeping. Hi, Joe, on the PCM60X, how can I connect my laptop to set it up when my laptop only USB and RJ45 ports? You should. I'm trying to think of what I used whenever I did mine. You should be able to use the it came with the wire that came with it, right? If it's not connecting, you have to have some batteries hooked up to it so you can actually turn on the charge controller. I think it took me forever to figure that out. And since you don't have solar coming in, it'll shut off after a minute. So if you don't have solar coming in, or at least some power coming in, like another battery, you have to press that button to keep it on, and then you should be able to log into it from your computer. If for some reason you still can't do that, you can do the holding button down on there and still get through all the settings. I did have to do that one time. Gotta leave. Have a nice one. Thank you. I do thank everybody for coming out and hanging out and listening to me ramble about Rambleson. Oh geez, I lost my spot again. Oh, just heard of a mechanic crashing a plane in Seattle near an island with a fighter escort. Just need to know if you are all good. I am all good. There is an air show here this weekend. Ooh, I got to finally see an F-22 and an F-35 up close. First time. It was awesome. Oh, we're in the middle of a meteor shower right now? Might have to end the live stream so I can run outside. Oh, is this the one we go through like every year around this time? I forget what it's called. I want to say it has the letter C in it. I don't know. I can't remember. 2:05 a.m. Damn. You have to leave it in there for 10 minutes. It will read, like you said, Naimai. Yeah, it'll go up to the Naimai, and then it'll probably switch after that, right? I'll leave it in there. How about, let's do it. We'll do all three. In the chargers, the 4046, did you use glass fuse with how many amps, 1 or 2, and still not burning the ship in the PCB? The 4056, or the TP 4056s, my very first build, I did not use any fuses on those. The very second and or third TP 4056 build, I did add some fuses. I want to say I used they could have been 1 or 1.5 amp of the glass fuses, but I think if you use really any of those glass fuses, as long as it doesn't go up to like 5 amps, I think you'll be all good. Physics, thanks for hanging out, buddy. We'll see you later, man. You have to set it at charging. Oh, no problem in Baytram. Only a contact in Europe. Yeah, maybe get a hold of Daniel. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not changing. Well, let's see. it's set on 1 amp charge only. Oh, number 4 already says lithium ion. Oh, they all say lithium ion now, by the way. And they're on charge. Yeah, they're all charging now. By the way. Where am I at? Lost it. I like the blue LED accent lighting in the background, Joe. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I got some of them LED lights up there. I'm glad it's showing up as blue because in some of the videos it looks like purple. It'll look like that. Does that look like purple on your end? White looks good sometimes too. Which this isn't technically the remote that came with it. I haven't, the little kit that I bought like a month or 2 ago came with 2 of those 16-foot kits. I have another string right over there that I need to figure out something to do with. I was going to put it along the bottom edge of this one and that one over there, but I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. I'm going to try to move the chat here and see if I can scroll down. Thanks. I know you are okay now, though. Adelaide, it's really windy, rainy, and cold here for 40 p.m. currently. Oh, I am not looking forward to the cold and windy months ahead. Oh, my laptop has not got the port that's on the cable that came in with it. Oh, you know what? 1 second. I used one of these. That's what I used to plug into the laptop. Sorry, I was thinking that I used the wire off of that, but I didn't. I used this. Where did I get this from? I probably got it off Amazon, or I probably got it from my recycler. But it's just a little converter deal. Yeah, that's what I used. This right here. I'm not sure what they're actually called though. Yes, cable that comes in with 9-pin and it looks like an Ethernet plug. Light purple. Oh, okay, so it does work over there. Yeah, the XR Dragon is a beast. Unfortunately, I'm on my 3rd one. What the hell are you doing to your freaking chargers, dude? Holy moly. No, Average Joe, it only works on charging. I have never tried it when it's on testing. The little faces. I mean emojis. It'll say Naimai on any other setting from what I was told. It's a serial plug, those 9 pins, and you're going to need a serial to USB adapter. Look at that, WIM's on it. Okay, thanks Joe, I'll use 1.5 amps. Yes, yeah. Definitely use the 1.5 amps. I want to say that's exactly what I used on the latest TP4056 charger that I made. It's 10 a.m. here. I'm at work watching you. What are you doing there, Rain Rain Man? Any of you? That's alright. If somebody's doing a live stream and I'm at work, well, I can only do it at my work. I can only do it like on a lunch break or a the little 15-minute break that we get every couple hours. Maybe put a short under the charger shelf in. Oh, a short light. Yeah, I could probably do that. Something right over here. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, then you use serial to USB. Sure, Joe can show you one in a little while. Wink, wink. There you are. Damn, he's fast. Thanks, Joe. Yep. I'm a little slow sometimes. RS-232 to USB. There you go. Boom! Shawnee38 or just Sean I38. What is up? I'm wondering what nickel metal halide on that charger. As I do not have one of them. I have a Sky RC IMAX B6. I don't have the IMAX B6, so I don't remember exactly what those can do. We'll see you later, big man. Thanks for hanging out, bud. I do appreciate it. I do not have one of them. I have a Sky. Oh, okay. Means on the charger. Company and. Okay, I gotta reread that. I'm wondering what nickel metal halide on that charger, as I do not have one of them. Oh, yeah, you know, like something like this. These are the nickel metal halide. Yeah, you can't read that. You know, something like that. A NiCad, you know, nickel metal halide. That's what it's saying. Is that what you're asking? Again, it's 224, and you know, and I get a little weird late. That would be for something like that, or I know a lot of like older laptop packs would have like an 18650 cell, and some of those had the nickel metal halide or the cadmium batteries in it. Is that what you were asking? And I only use those AA chargers. Can you see my camera over there? That little light ring that is right there, the little charger thingy to turn it on is right there. That thing it takes 4 AA chargers, so I need to do a little. I don't want to put an 18650 in there. I actually want to use those little prismatic cells. Possibly for a little mod for that, because that thing kills the batteries so quickly. That's the only reason I have those 4 batteries right there, to throw in that thing until I can make some sort of mod for that thing. I love your shows. Thank you. I think he means what is the charger itself that tells. Oh, sorry, D-Tech. What's up? I'm a tech and I've been into the solar etc. for years. You make this shit fun, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Jessica, if you were asking what charger it is, it's called the X-Tar Dragon. I don't know if that's what you're actually asking. You probably can't really see it, but I can just unplug it and bring it over here. It's called an X-Tar Dragon VP4 Plus. And like the other NJ, well, Joe, his name is Joe. NJ Wider 5, he's got one, and yeah, they're a beast. There's all kinds of crap you can do with these. I did do kind of a review video on one, but I didn't really talk about anything other than the lithium cells that it does, because most of us are using the 18650s or 2650, the lithium ion cells. Yeah. What else do we got? It's like 2:27. I should probably call it quits. What do you guys think? Anybody else have any other questions or something they want to hear me ramble on about? Because I'm probably going to call it quits here in a few minutes. Yeah. But the charger is badass, I will tell you that. It can also do You can also turn it into a, I'll just bring it over here. If you can even see it. On this side, you have this, let's see where we're at. This port right here. Jesus, can't even do this right. You've got some probes that you can put in there, and you can do all of your resistance checking with that, voltage checking. The next one over, you can use this to, of course, charge, you know, as a USB charger, or you can turn this into a USB charger. So you can charge, I think you can charge from it and turn it into a charger itself. And it's also got a 3S little plug right there, so you can do other like homemade packs and whatnot. There's all sorts of settings you can do in here. I typically only use the discharge test at 1 amp. There's some crap on there too. It's a pretty sweet charger. The only thing weird that this thing does do occasionally is once it's done doing the discharge tests, it also lets you know how many milliamp hours it took to recharge the cell. So it'll list both of them for you, and both of them can read the exact same, the discharge and charge. And I know they say that is technically impossible because you never, you know, that's almost like the one-for-one energy swap, and nothing ever does that. Over Unity, that's what I was trying to think of. That type of stuff, but yeah, that's the only quirk that I've seen with it. Other than that, this charger is badass. No box to unbox today. Actually, I do. It's not a box, it's a little mini bag. I could unbag it. Okay, Joe, good to catch up. I will leave you to it. Then stay safe, Joe, and everyone else. Thank you, D-Tech, for hanging out. Appreciate it a lot. Me so tired after night shift, sleeping on keyboard. Sorry, no disrespect. Nope, none taken whatsoever. None at all. Yeah, I did get some capacitors sent in the mail. Actually, it is a box. I thought it was, I already opened the other bag. I got sent some 100 volt capacitors for the antimatter charger, because I didn't have any of the 100 volt ones, and I typically have better volt. I typically have better luck if I raise the voltage of a capacitor that I find bad. So I was going to try to do 100 volt replacement caps in the charger, the antimatter charger, but I didn't have any, so I had to use the 50 volt ones. And another subscriber also bought, or was going to buy, a antimatter charger, and he went ahead and pre-ordered some 100 volt capacitors in there for his, just in case, or to be ready for when his blows up. So he sent me a couple extra, so that'll be another video coming up here soon of changing out those capacitors once again. Bag is good too. She is asking, did I say he? She is asking, not he. Just saying. Sorry if I was saying he. My bad. I don't remember saying he, but if I did, sorry about that. How was the charger? The charger is awesome. It's a good one. Very good. It's expensive though. Most people don't get it because it's expensive, but you get all the extra options with it. I haven't had any problems other than that little quirk. Good night, Joe, from the land down under, Mexico, or OZ. OZ. But if you want to see those capacitors, I can open it up real quick. and then I'm gonna leave. After the capacitors, I'm gonna get off of here. So that's what I think that's what this is. This should be capacitors. Oh, you want to see it? Just gotta see which way it goes. As long as you can't see his address, we're good. Yep. Oh yeah. There we go. Just like I was saying. Maybe if I can get them out. So on my anti-matter charger, the 1000 volt, or sorry, 1000 microfarad 100 volt capacitors, the ones that are in there are all 50 volt. This one blew up, and then it's got the little tiny one. This one is a 100 volt 220 microfarad. Those are the ones that seem to blow up in those chargers all the time, and I think the 100 volt one will hopefully take care of the problem. Let's see. The capacitors, one of the most important factors is the temperature. Use ones of 105 C. These are 105, and you are correct. And that was another reason, I think, why those ones blew up, is because the capacitors are really close to everything hot. And with my little mod that I did with mine, I tried to move those capacitors out of the way, but I think I interrupted the heat flow, so now it says like connection break. Oh, what did it say? It said something about temperature, if I remember right. So I think I kind of messed up the airflow. So I'm going to replace the capacitors, put them back in their original spot. Hopefully that'll take care of the problem. Oh, where am I at now? Just had ASMR YouTube use the down under term. The down under. Check the fit. Yep, got it. Perfect. Boom, Joe's on form. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits here because I'm actually kind of hungry and I gotta pee. I'm gonna have a big old bowl of ice cream and I'm gonna pour mini M&Ms all over it. That's what I'm gonna go do. So I want to say thank you for everybody for hanging out and saying hi and telling me where you're from and the temperatures and all that kind of stuff. It's always kind of interesting to hear where everybody's at and, you know, weather. Not that weather's that interesting, but I think it's a little interesting. Anyway, I will see you guys maybe on the next live stream. I know I was doing these like every week, but it was getting to be a little too much, so I might try to at least minimum do it once a month, maybe twice, but we'll see. And I know a lot of people do like the day streams, but you know, that's usually on the weekends. That's usually me and the wife time, hang out, whatnot. So anyway, I want to tell everybody thank you for coming. If you guys ever do want to support in Patreon, PayPal, none of it is required whatsoever, but it is always appreciated. And I will see you guys on the next video. I gotta find my stop button. Where's my stop button?